Hello everyone, it is Meg. Welcome to a new reading vlog. Today's reading vlog is quite exciting, as you can probably tell by the title, because this is my obligatory birthday vlog, and I've done these for quite a few years now and I love doing it. It's just a nice way to kind of record what I do on my birthday, my birthday week and all that sort of thing. So obviously it is another year. I have nearly taken another trip around the sun. So it is time to do another vlog basically. So I have just finished my last day of work for the next 2 weeks. I have never taken 2 weeks off work since in my working adult life. I've never taken 2 weeks off work. So I decided, it's time to change that. So from today, after coming home, I am not in work for 2 weeks, which is honestly blissful. I am so excited to not be in work and to just switch off and chill and do lots of fun things, because I have a lot of fun things planned for the next few weeks. So my birthday isn't actually until 2 weeks yesterday, so it's the 28th of June today and my birthday is on the 11th of July. But I wanted to start this vlog early because, like I said, got lots of fun things packed. So basically this next week I'm going to go and stay with my sister. She lives in London, so I'm going to go and stay with her and we're going to go and see My Neighbour Totoro, which I'm so excited about. So freaking hyped. I've wanted to see this since it premiered, was it last year I think. So yeah, we're going to go and see that, which I'm really excited about, and maybe go to a bookshop or two in London, we will see. And I am also finally breaking my book buying ban for my birthday, and I am so excited about it. I have mostly been on a book buying ban. I have bought the odd one, or I've had pre-orders come through, but I don't count pre-orders because they came a while ago. But yeah, I've had a few through, but yeah, I've been on a book buying ban so I can do some book shopping as my birthday present to myself, because I haven't done that in ages, just buying books for myself for my birthday. I haven't done that in ages, so I have a plan. I'm going to do a big order on Sci-Fi for some manga. There's some series that I need to complete, so I'm going to get some from there. And I also, at the moment, my plan is to go to Waterstones on Thursday in the city, to the Deansgate one, and hopefully pick up some other books that I want there. And yeah, it's just going to be a super fun time. I'm so looking forward to it. And then the second week, which is the week of my birthday, I am actually away. We're going to, it's the Kent coast, which I've never been to before. Apparently very nice. I don't know how much I'm going to vlog of that, to be honest with you. If I do anything, it'll be some montage clips. But yeah, I wanted to just film that because obviously it's actually my birthday week, and then I can do a little book haul at the end of it. And yeah, I'm just really excited to just chillax and read and buy all the books and do all these fun things and do a bit of travelling and record it for you guys. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it and just being able to chill, because I'm at a point where I definitely need to relax, and take it easy for a bit. So I need to share with you guys my reading plan. So at the moment I'm reading Mongrel by Hanako Footman, and I very nearly finished this. I think I've got 20 something pages left, really not a lot. I want to finish this. If I don't finish it today, I want to finish it tomorrow, so I can start my next read. So after I read Mongrel, I'm planning to read My Friends by Frederick Backman. And see, travelling down to London with a big ass book like this wasn't my idea, but I really want to read this. So I think this is going to be the book that I'm going to read next. And I'm hoping it won't take me too long. It's just over 400 pages, and I've never read a book by Frederick Backman before. They've just not interested me personally, his other books. However, this book absolutely does. I'm so excited. I've seen people who've got proofs for this and they've really been enjoying it. So I really hope it lives up to my expectations, because it has a lot of themes that are definitely right up my street, such as art and friendship and all that sort of thing. So yeah, this is my next read, and then my other read, because I always like to have a nice birthday read. You know, usually it's a reread. Like if you've watched my other birthday vlogs, you might know this already. But I think I'm going to do a reread of A Sky Painted Gold by Laura Wood. This isn't the copy I'm going to read. This is the US paperback. I'll read my UK paperback because that's annotated. Because I like being able to like look at my annotations and add to them and all that sort of thing. But yeah, this will probably be my 4th reread, which is nice. I just feel like I'm in the mood for something like this, and especially if I'm going away by the sea, it'll be nice to read a book that is set by the sea. So yeah, and it's just a nice comfort read, you know. It's always a bit of a tradition for me these days to either read or reread a Laura Wood book, which is really exciting. And she does have another book coming out called Let's Make a Scene. That's actually coming out next week. However, I'm not going to read that in this vlog because I have pre-ordered a signed personalised copy from Mr. B's Emporium, and that's not arriving until the week that I go back to work, so in about 3 weeks time. So I'm going to do a separate vlog for that, by the way, so look out for that. So yeah, even though it comes out like next week, I'm not going to get my copy until about 2 weeks after. So yeah, so basically these are my reading plans. So I'm going to finish Mongrel either today or tomorrow. We're going to go on to My Friend next, and then we're going to, or Friends even, and then we're going to go on to a reread of A Sky Painted Gold afterwards. And that sounds like excellent reading plans to me. I don't know about anybody else, but that's quite a stunning TBR. So it's Saturday evening and I'm just ready to chill. I've got the house to myself this evening, so I'm just gonna chill. I got to decide what I'm gonna make for tea, read, start my book shopping, my book order from Sci-Fi. I might video that with you guys, we'll see. I might take you along the path, or I can leave it as a surprise for when I actually get the package. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this vlog. Welcome. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you're ready for just some like bookish vibes, like a really fun like bookish birthday filled with like travelling and like fun things to do. I really hope you enjoy it because I am very much looking forward to filming it. So yeah, I'm gonna go and like have my tea, which has probably been steeping for a little bit too long downstairs, read my book, and then just see where the rest of this evening takes me. So excuse, I feel like the screen is like going a little bit like lines across it, or there were before, so apologies if you can see that. But like I said in the last clip, I wanted to do some shopping because I said I would buy some of my manga series that I've wanted to read. So I thought we'd do a little bit of like a sci-fi haul, like online shopping together, which would be super fun. And also it's Pride Month and they have 10% off all of the LGBT plus books, and probably about half the books I want to get are queer manga. So we're just gonna hop straight in. I do know what I'm getting. I do have a list on my phone of like all the books that I want to get for my birthday. So most of them are manga, but I do have some like normal books which we will definitely try and find in when we go book shopping next week. Very exciting. So let's hop on to Sci-Fi. So I'm on the website now, and I know for a fact from the very beginning that I was going to get the rest of the Skip and Loafer manga, and they don't have all of them on here because I have checked in the past. So the ones that they don't have, there is an eBay shop that has them for a good price, so I'm going to go and get the ones that I missed from there. So here I know they have 3 and so 2, 3. I've read the first one, by the way, and I loved this. I watched the 4, 5. I can't multitask when it comes to this, apparently. But yeah, I watched the anime for this earlier this year and I absolutely loved it. So very excited to be able to read this. There is a pre-order for the 11th volume. Oh, it's only in Japanese, so I'll have to wait for that until it comes out. So I think it has most of the volumes, so I think volume 7 isn't here. So I will keep that to one side. But obviously that is like a quite nice and easy one. And then one in terms of like an individual one that I want to get, because we're going into like all the Pride ones mainly, is I think it's called Is Love the Answer? Which I came across, I can't remember where I came across this. Yeah, it's this one here, which is an manga with asexual representation, and I've never seen that before. I mean, I'm new to manga really in like the grand scheme of things, but I saw this and I was like, any books with like ace rep is just here for me, so I am going to get this. I really hope I like it. I have never heard of it before. I've seen any reviews or anything, but yeah, I really hope I like this because I have been wanting it for so long. But yeah, I'm really excited to read it, so I hope I obviously enjoy it. So the next one that I want to get is Cherry Magic. I hate that I have to type legit the full thing in. Let me just like find this and then it can take me to all of them. So again, basically with most of the manga that I have read or am yet to read, I have had the I've watched the anime first. That's just how it's worked. So I have watched the anime for this. I loved it. It's so cute and adorable, which I was surprised about because it's kind of a weird name, like Cherry Magic 30 Years of Virginity, Commit You a Wizard. Interesting name, but I've read up to volume 4, really enjoyed it. So I'm going to get up to volume 10 for here because there are more volumes, but I'm not going to splash too much. I'm definitely splashing a bit on like my book haul for my birthday. So I need volumes 5 to 10. Yeah, so there are technically up to volumes 14. 14 is for pre-order, which is here, but that is only in Japanese, and unfortunately I do not really know any Japanese. I know like a tiny bit. I can't read it though. So yeah, I'm going to leave the other ones for the moment and then I might get them later. At some point we will see. But obviously this is like the main thing. So I've got 15 in the basket at the moment. Yeah, that Pride one is definitely going to come in handy. And I know from what I can remember, let me just check on my phone with my little list that I have been making. So yeah, skipping over Cherry Magic volumes 5 to 10. I'm also going to get Blue Period volume 2 because this is one of the first anime that I ever watched. I watched it the other year when it came on Netflix and I really enjoyed it. I think this is a bit of a genre, like again, newbie for manga, but like art, like manga, I don't know what the specific thing is, but I've seen a few other kind of series like that and I really want to read them. So, but Blue Period, I watched, really enjoyed. I've read the first one. I did enjoy it. It's quite dense in terms of like, it takes a bit, there's a lot of information, takes a bit longer to read, and I guess it takes a bit longer to digest. Because obviously it teaches you about a lot of like technical things about art, and I love that. I really love it. It just takes me a bit longer to read. So there are quite a few volumes of it as well. I'm not sure how many there are altogether. I think it says 12, 13. Yeah, so I'm assuming there's 13, maybe more. But I want volume 2, which is this one here. So I'm going to add 2 carts as well. So we're on 16 at the moment. Oh, bloody hell. Why does it have to be so expensive? But yeah, we're gonna add stuff to it afterwards. So yeah, so I think the last one that I really want to get, which is kind of like a companion series to Kimi ni Todoke, which is like the manga that got me into manga, or it's anime that got me into it. It's like the first like full manga series I ever read and I love it so much. And it's called Soulmate. It's like I believe it's only 3 volumes series, and it follows Kurumi in college, and obviously Sawako's there. So yeah, I've been eyeing it up for the longest time, and you get to a point where you're just like, you know what, I'm just gonna get it. Just gonna get it, see what happens if I can actually find it. That's the third one. We don't want the third one yet. So we're going to volume 1. There we go. And that's quite a good price as well, to be fair. So we've got that as well. So we've got quite a few in here at the moment. I am tempted. Do I pre-order it? I read a manga online. I do read manga online sometimes because I have limited books, like shelf space, so I can't be buying it. And there are people who are very kind enough and dedicated enough to like put it online and translate it. But I read the first volume of Fake Fact Lips, and I really enjoyed it. It was like a fun like BL, and they have the like sequel coming out, and I have technically read about half of this online. However, the rest of it hasn't been released or translated or whatever. So I don't know whether to wait or whether to just buy this. It's quite expensive. It's an omnibus, so I guess that's why it's a bit more expensive. But I might put it on hold for the moment because, like I said, there's lots of other books that I want to buy. And I do, like I said, I did really enjoy this. It was like, you know, a fun time, but I think I might leave it for the moment. I'm trying to find... There is one more thing I'm interested in because I think is it Yuri? I'm still getting used to like all the terms and stuff. I think it's a it's like a sapphic manga, and I'm actually got a live stream on now from when whilst I'm filming this of she's called Liddy Reads, I think, or Liddy something. Yeah, I got a live stream on at the moment for somebody called Liddy Moon, and she's like a manga person. It's just fun like watching that along with like obviously booktube and stuff like that, but she's actually doing like a Pride like stream, like come book shopping with me on her channel right now. I'm watching it on Sci-Fi, so we're twinning and like, you know, watching that, which is super fun. But she recommends a manga, and it's like a sapphic one. It's and the cover's green, and I can't remember what it's called. It's so annoying. Let me see if I can find it. Honestly, I feel like I could do so much damage on here, you know. There's so many I could buy, but I'm not, you know. Oh, I found it. There we go. The guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all. Apparently this is really good. I think it's quite popular, or has recently become quite popular just from what I've seen. It's a bit more expensive. Oh, why is that so expensive? I would like to try it. I don't know whether, because I'll have it now. I might leave it for the moment. We'll debate on that. We will debate, because I have plenty. I have 17 in here. So, you know, girlies got we've got a lot going on. So we've got Soulmate Volume 1, Blue Period Volume 2, and then we've got Cherry Magic Volume 5 to 10, and then I've got Skip and Loafer as well, and also Love is Love the Answer. So I'm going to put this coupon on, and I'd like to think it is going to make it a bit cheaper, because I did try this out earlier. So it's made it a bit cheaper. I swear I've done this before. Maybe it's because there's more volumes or their deals aren't as good. But you know what? It's my birthday, and it's going to be my last year of my 20s that I'm entering. So we are treating ourselves, yeah? But we're going to do it. We're going to treat ourselves. Why is the fridge making weird noises? Yeah, we're going to treat ourselves, you know. I feel like I deserve it after like the past, like, I don't know, year and a half, or just the whole of my 20s. So I'm going to do this and put this through, because I also get paid in the next few days as well, which is also rather stunning. So yeah, I think these are the ones that I'm going to go for at the moment. So I'm probably going to put that order through now in a minute, and not feel guilty because I'm getting paid. And like I said, it's my birthday. This is my birthday treat. Okay, this is my birthday treat. I feel like I deserve it. So I'm going to put this through, and then it can arrive next week, and then I can take maybe like a 1 or 2 volumes that I've got from this when I go away on holiday, which is quite nice if I want something like a bit easier and a bit shorter to read, and it's quite nice. So yeah, this is like my first ever like online come book shopping with me. So if you guys like this, like I know this is only part of a video, but if you'd like me to do one in the future, maybe for like, you know, like pre-orders, because there are a lot of releases coming out in September, and there's quite a few that I would like to pre-order, and there's even some books that are coming out next year that are already available to pre-order that I want to get. So if you'd like me to do like a dedicated like online come book shopping with me video in the future, let me know in the comments down below, because I've heard this is quite fun. So yeah, so this is going to be a really long ass vlog because I've been filming for 15 minutes already. So yeah, so that's my come book shopping with me. So like I said, I'm going to put this order through now, and I did actually finish reading Mongrel as well just before, and I need some time to digest and kind of get my thoughts on how just, you know, my like opinions and stuff. But I did really enjoy this. It's incredibly heartbreaking, very raw. Like I know the author definitely lays like the characters out there, but it is also a very beautiful story, and I really like the writing style as well. It was it kind of reminds me of Sunburn. I can't remember the name of the author, but it kind of reminds me of Sunburn, kind of like the writing style and how unfiltered it is, and how like raw it is, and how just like obviously the writing is very beautiful, but kind of just certain things that the author like includes in here. It's just like very, like, I don't know, I can't really explain it. It's just like a very unique writing style, and I really like that. I think that's really stunning. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. I'm trying to debate whether I want to give it a 5-star or not, because there is no fault in this. It does have a slight open ending, and I am not always a fan of open endings. I've read a couple of books recently that have had open endings, but they're closed enough. They're not too open, if you see what I mean, where it's kind of like, what the hell? Like, you know, the author could have written a lot more to, you know, tie it up. But I feel like it's in a fairly good place. Like it leaves it open enough. I guess if it was my personal taste, I would have had it a bit closed, but obviously depends. Obviously that depends on the reader. That's just how I personally feel about it. But I did really enjoy it. It was a very good read, and it's one that I've wanted to read for quite a while now, so I am glad that I finally got to it. So I've been filming for a while now, so I'm gonna like just go and chill now. I'm gonna go and rewatch one of the like free films. I've been rewatching Free, which is an anime, like a sports anime about swimming, because it's summer and I feel like swimming and summer vibes, you know. So yeah, so I'm gonna go and just chill and watch that for the rest of the rest of the evening, and then I will probably see you guys or talk to you like tomorrow, which is Sunday, or most likely on Monday before I go down to London, and obviously I'll take you guys with me for that. So exciting. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do now. So I'm gonna go and like put this order through, and then I'm gonna go and just chill and just watch some anime for the rest of the evening. So I've just got back from London not so long ago, and guys, I had like the best time. I must admit, I was trying not to melt. I didn't film as much as I was planning on because it was just so hot. It was 33 degrees in London. You could not escape it. It was suffocating. I've never sweated so much in my life. It was just a lot. It was cooler this morning though, which was nice at least. But yeah, I just had such a wonderful time. It was just like a nice like 48 hours filled with like good food, fun things to do, obviously get to spend time with my sister, and yeah, it was just so fun. So I was only there for one full day, which was yesterday, so we spent the majority of the day at the Tate Britain, mainly because it's a cool air-conditioned building, because we really wanted to just escape the heat. So we spent there majority of the day there. We didn't intend to, but they had like loads of like easels in some of the galleries, so we spent time like drawing. I wrote a little poem about one of the paintings in there. We had lunch there, which was really nice, and just yeah, spent most of the time there. And then we went and had we went into like more of the central area near the theatre, and we had tea at a restaurant called Mildred's, which is a vegan restaurant, and it's genuinely some of the best food I've had in a long time there. I had a burrito, it was absolutely stunning. And then we went to the theatre, and like Totoro is hands down one of the most magical things I've ever experienced in my life. I was a little bit worried that the show wouldn't like meet up to my expectations, but it absolutely did. If anything, it probably exceeded them. It was just so beautiful. Like from the moment that it started, I started to tear up, like how they start the show, like with the first like opening song. I did my eyes did get a little bit wet from that, but it was so beautiful. They really did it justice. They did the film the justice. Like the puppetry was incredible. Like how they brought the Totoros to life. Like obviously there's like 3 Totoros. How they brought it all to life. It was beautiful, magical, whimsical, wonderful. It was just an absolute work of art. So if you like live in the UK and you would like to go and see it, honestly highly recommend, please go. It's so stunning. I cannot recommend it enough. It was so worth it. And yeah, I just had the best time. And whilst I was there, I got a programme obviously, but they have obviously Totoro merch, and it's quite hard to get Ghibli merch in the UK, like really nice Ghibli merch in the UK. And obviously they had quite a few Totoros, and I've been wanting to get a Totoro plushie for ages. I do have a little like keyring one, but I wanted like, you know, like a proper plushie. So there he is. I got a proper Totoro, and he is just the cutest. Like look, his little tail. So yeah, I love him so much. Yeah, I've been wanting a Totoro for the longest time, so I'm so happy I got this. No idea where he's going to go, but I'm going to find him definitely a good home. And I did actually get a few bits from the Tate as well. So my sister very kindly got me this print. She wanted this print for my birthday. So she got one of these prints as well, because they were a really good price. These were only £10 for like an A3 print. But this was one of my favourite paintings at the Tate. It's called Carnation Lily Lily Rose, I think. And the thing in real life, I did include some footage, I think, was amazing. But yeah, this was beautiful, because I want to redo my poster wall that I have near my door. So I think I'm going to need to find a frame to put this, but this is so beautiful. And then I did get some postcards because they were only £1 each. So I got a few for my sister, and then I got the same of that print that I got, and then I got the Ophelia one, which is also very famous, pre-Raphaelite. It was so beautiful seeing that in person. And then I got a Tracy Emin one, which you probably can't see very well. So yeah, I don't know whether any of you guys are interested in art. I love art, if you can't tell by this, but yeah, it was like a really nice experience. I really enjoyed going there, because I have been to the Tate Britain before, but not in a long time. So yeah, they're kind of like the things that I got. So yeah, I had such a nice time. Like good food, fun things to do, and yeah, I loved it so much. It's such a good start to like my like first few weeks off work, which is so nice. and I felt very proud of myself because I got the tube on my own, so round of applause for me, because I'm not very confident in getting the tube on my own, so I did that, which was amazing. So yeah, that was my little trip, and I might as well give you guys a little reading update because I took my friends with me, and I didn't do any reading on the train home today because I was worried I was going to get a headache, so I just listened to music. But I read on the way down, and I read a little bit yesterday. So I'm on chapter 12, so I'm on page 75. I don't have many thoughts yet because I'm not that far into it, but I am enjoying it, and I'm really enjoying the writing style. It's quite beautiful, but in a different. It's almost like it's beautiful but also slightly blunt. I had to stop recording for a sec, so I can't remember where I was up to, but yeah, I'm really enjoying the writing style. I think it's going to be a bit darker than what I thought it was going to be, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I genuinely didn't know much about it apart from the fact that it was about like art and friendship, which I love. So yeah, I think I am going to enjoy this. I have been annotating it a bit as well, just from like a few of the tabs, you can see. And I love the quote that is in the front of this. So there's two. So the dedication is to anyone who is young and wants to create something, do it. I loved that. And then the quote that the author put at the front said, "The world is often unkind to new talent, new creations, and new needs friends." And that's by somebody called Anton Ego. And I loved that quote. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Going to see how far I get with it. Because I do definitely want to read or reread A Sky Painted Gold for my birthday next week whilst we're away. So I'm gonna, see how I get on with this. So I need to go and unpack now and kind of decide where I'm going to put all my nice new things. And then tomorrow I am planning on going book shopping because I did want to go to maybe a bookshop or two when we were away. We did technically go to Clapham bookshop this morning, but I just completely forgot to film that. But yeah, I wanted to go to a bookshop yesterday, but we didn't because we spent quite a long time in the Tate, which was fine, so I'll have to go book shopping another time there. So yeah, my plan is to go to the city tomorrow and go to the big Waterstones and do some book shopping as like the second half of my birthday present to myself, to get some like fiction and like non-fiction books. I have a few, I have a list, so we're going to see if I can get any of them from there. So yeah, so that's my plan. So I'm going to go and like unpack and sort everything out now, and just like bask in like such a nice time that I've had. I need to go journal about this as well, especially the Totoro. I'm not going to like spoil anything for it, but it was incredible. So I need to write everything down in my journal though, so I don't forget it. So yeah, I'm going to go and do that now. And then I'll probably see you guys at some point tomorrow when we go book shopping, which will be super fun. Yeah, this lighting is terrible because the sun is so bright outside. But I need to leave for the train in about 5 minutes. And it's the next day for us to go book shopping, so I just want to quickly do like an obligatory like outfit check before we leave. So today's outfit, we have a vintage cropped brown like jacket. I actually bought this off one of the customers at work, and then I have like a cropped ribbed top, and then these wonderful trousers. My mum actually made these, so shout out to her for them. They're like linen trousers, and then of course wearing my like Nike trainers, which are a little bit boring, must admit. I do miss my Converse now that I'm not allowed to wear them anymore, but then I decided to just like let my hair be wavy today, like my natural hair. This is what my natural hair looks like. And I got my gold jewellery and my rings, sunglasses, because like I said, it's very sunny today, which is obviously wonderful. And then I'm going for my like Totoro bag because, you know, why the hell not? Keep fun day. So yeah, let's see what we can find at the bookshop. I'm really excited. So let's go. So I am back from Manchester. I had a nice time. I did quite a bit of shopping and I got most of the things that I want, to be honest with you. I was quite successful. It was warm though by the time I had finished there. Not as warm as London, thankfully. It was in like the early 20s, but yeah, it was definitely warm. I was definitely sweating a bit by the end of it. But I might as well show you the haul because, like I said, I did some quite successful shopping. I did get some non-bookish things like some clothes, so I will show you very quickly. I never ever get myself clothes, like hardly ever, maybe once or twice a year. But I wanted, specifically I went to Uniqlo, I think that's how you pronounce it, because I wanted to get a crossbody bag. I've been thinking about getting one of these for a while, and since we're going on holiday on Sunday, I thought it'd be a good idea to get one, just so then if we're like walking around for a bit and I don't want to carry like a backpack or like a tote bag or something, I can just use this. And my deal breaker for getting one was that it had to fit a book in, and I am excited to say that it does. I didn't try it in the shop, but it does fit a book in, so that's great. And I have a little Totoro pin that I got for Christmas, so I'm going to put this on here, which would be super fun. Then I got a like linen short-sleeved shirt. I do have like a long-sleeved linen shirt which I really like, but I wanted like a short sleeve one as well, just for the warmer weather, and I thought I could wear it on holiday. It's just like a nice simple staple to have, and it looks really comfy and like cool as well. And then lastly, I saw these last time I went to Uniqlo, and they look like pyjama bottoms. They're not. They're just like some like soft like trousers, like gingham trousers. They have amazing pockets. They have them in loads of different colours, and they have them in shorts. I really like the look of the shorts, so if I really like these I might have to go and buy the shorts at some point. But I thought again these would be comfy for like holiday, because I love being comfortable, but obviously also fashionable, so I feel like these would be like a good outfit together. I just need some like shoes to go with it, but yeah, I thought that was like a nice fun moment, so I kind of, you know, got myself a little outfit. On to the exciting part, which is the books. I got quite a few books. Let me like see if I can hold them all up. Yeah. So yeah, I got quite a few books. Very successful. I went to the Waterstones in Deansgate, because that is just great, because I think it's like the biggest bookshop in the north. And then I went to the Works for Laura Wood's new book, because it got today is the 3rd of July and it's the release day. So I do already have an edition, which I think I said previously, like a signed edition from Mr. B's Emporium coming. But when the Works announced they're doing like loads of like sprayed edge editions of loads of books over the summer. I could have bought more, but I was like, no, I'm going to restrict myself. So obviously I got Let's Make a Scene by Laura Wood. So this is the cover, all the same, but like I said, with the sprayed edges, it has beautiful sprayed edges, so this is stunning. I'm not going to read this version, I just bought it for the edges. But I will be reading my signed edition and annotating it and doing a vlog for it, which will probably be up maybe in like August or like end of July, depending on how fast I read it, because I'm not going to get that book until maybe like the week after next week. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this, and happy publication, Laura. I'm so excited to read this book. I know I'm going to love it. I've heard nothing but good things about it already from people who got ARCs, which I very sadly did not get an ARC, but hopefully I will get one of one of her feature books instead. So yeah, I'm going to add this to my Laura Wood shelf as well. And now down to the books that I got at Waterstones. So I got 5 books from Waterstones. I did have an idea of the books that I wanted to get going in, but I also just wanted to go for my instincts. Like I didn't, you know, have to buy loads of books. So this is like a reasonable amount. It's probably the biggest amount of books I've bought in a bookshop in a while, but that's nice, you know, nice supporting bookshops like in person. So let's start with what's on the top. So I got If I Don't Know by Wendy Cope, and I read the little collection called The Orange by Wendy Cope a couple of months ago. I really enjoyed it, and I wanted to read another collection by her, and there were quite a few collections of Wendy Cope's at the bookshop, but this one appealed to me the most, so I might just take this on holiday with me, because Wendy Cope's poems are quite easy to read, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Like I said, I did really enjoy her poetry. Then I got 2 E.M. Foster books, and I've been meaning to read something by E.M. Foster for years. I'm not kidding, like some of the longest times. So I thought I'm just gonna buy one. Well, I bought 2 actually. So mainly I've been meaning to read A Room with a View for years and years and years. I've never watched the film. I believe there's a film with Helena Bonham Carter in it, but I've never watched that. But I really want to read the book. So I got this one in the Penguin English Library edition, and then I also got Maurice, and unfortunately they didn't have Maurice in the English Library editions, which was quite sad. But I feel like this book is cropping up more now. I first discovered it, like a special edition of it, at the National Theatre beginning of this year, and it sounded really interesting. It's a queer kind of almost coming of age story from what I gather, and I'm really intrigued to see what I think. I think it's going to be a really interesting read, and I love this edition as well. They had loads of editions of E.M. Foster's books like this as well, and you can technically take the cover off as well. So yeah, I don't know which one I'm going to read first, to be honest with you. If you guys have like read either or both of these books, let me know in the comments which one I should read first, because I'm really excited to read something from E.M. Foster. I really hope I like his work. I feel like I will. But yeah, let me know in the comments which one of these you think I should read first. And then I got Sweet Bean Paste by Dorian Sukigawa. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm really sorry. Let me see if I can find who translated this as well. And it's translated by Alison Watts. I think it's Cups and Thoughts. I think that's the name of her YouTube channel. I saw her reading this book and she really enjoyed it. She said it was really fun. And it is translated from Japanese. I don't know loads about it, but I knew she enjoyed it, and that was enough for me to pick it up. And I love the cover. The cover's like beautiful, like pastel-y kind of colours. Yeah, and it just seems like a really fun book. And I've been trying to get a bit more into translated fiction, so obviously this is another one for me to read. And then lastly I got The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, and I've known about this book for years and years. Again, like with E.M. Foster's books, it's a book that I've been meaning to pick up, and my sister does have this book, and I did borrow it off her, but I never managed to finish reading it. I didn't get very far into it, so I thought it was about time that I got my own, and I want to go through this. And like, this is such a popular book back in the day, and it still is now, and I feel like it's obviously somebody who's creative, building a creative practice. I feel like it's something that I definitely want to concentrate on, like working and building on my creative practice. So hopefully I would like to read this and kind of go along with it in the exercises and all that sort of thing. So yeah, I finally have my own copy, which is very exciting. So those were all the books that I got. I feel like particularly the top books, mine is the bottom one, quite a nice spine colour moments, lots of pinks and blues, which is super fun. So yeah, I had, it was a fun day. I enjoyed it. I feel like it's been ages since I've as a birthday present to myself, I've gone book shopping. So it was really fun. So now it's late afternoon, so I'm gonna put everything away that I've just bought and I'm gonna chill. I need to do some therapy homework tonight, which, you know, super fun, because I got therapy in the morning. And then we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. I want to have a chilled evening, maybe watch a film. We will see. So yeah, I'm gonna go and put this all away. I might actually try the clothes that I've just bought on. And yeah, I just want to have a nice relaxed evening before tomorrow, because I have a few things I need to do tomorrow, so you know, yay for me. So it's been a couple of days, I think a good couple of days, I think, since I last updated you guys. I think I talked to you on Thursday maybe. We're now away on holiday, if you can't tell by the change in background. We arrived yesterday and I didn't update the vlog, and I'm not really going to do any talking clips whilst we're on holiday. It's going to be mainly montage, b-roll, that sort of thing. But I thought I need to update you guys about my reading plans, because I didn't tell you exactly all the books that I was going to bring on holiday. So we're going to do that now. So this is the stack that I brought with me. Am I going to finish them all? Absolutely not. But obviously I'm going to give it a good go. So Last time I spoke to you, I said I was reading My Friends by Frederick Backman. I'm on I'm on chapter 14, which is page 95. So I am really enjoying this, but I'm going to put this down for the time being because I am rereading A Sky Painted Gold by Laura Wood. I feel like I just had to for this, especially because we're by the sea. We're staying in Kent near Margate. I can't remember the exact area that we're staying in right now. But yeah, it is like literally there's the beach at the end of the road, and I've never read this by the beach, and this is set in Cornwall. We're on the wrong side of the UK coast to kind of read that, but yeah, I've always wanted to read this like by the sea, and I feel like I just need this reread. And I also like rereading Laura's books around my birthday. I think it's just really fun. So I did start this morning. I'm on page 26. Yeah, page 26. Loving it already. This book, it just feels like I'm coming home every time I read this book. This is my 4th reread, which is really exciting. But yeah, this is one of my favourite Laura books. I love all of her books, but my personal favourite is probably this one and Under a Dancing Star. I just love it so much. There's something so comforting about this book and the escapism of it. It's kind of like such a beautiful, like idyllic summer. I just love it so much. So yeah, I'm really excited to like continue my reread. And then in terms of the other books, I have brought a manga with me. I brought volume 1 of Sign of Affection, and this is the only like physical manga I currently have until I get my new like manga haul that we did at the beginning of this vlog. But yeah, I thought I would read this. I don't know if I'm going to buy the other physical copies, at least for the time being after this, just because I do not have any space. I don't even have space for the ones that I've currently ordered. But yeah, so I brought this with me for like a little palette cleanser if I need it. And then I brought 2 poetry books. So I brought Devotions by Mary Oliver. I've been reading this for like well over a year and a half. So I'm over halfway through. I'm on page 268. I love this. I have been taking my time like tapping it, annotating it, all that sort of thing. And I feel like, especially since we're like by the sea and like Mary's poetry is very like nature related, I thought this was like the perfect thing to bring. And then lastly, I have If I Don't Know by Wendy Cope, which is the book that I bought when we went book shopping the other day. And I just love Wendy Cope. I love Mary Oliver as well. But I forgot that Wendy Cope is actually from Kent. She's from Erith, I think that's how you pronounce it. So yeah, I didn't intentionally bring this because she's from Kent. I only realised that after literally like 5 minutes ago when I was flicking through it. But yeah, again, I want to like read more of her poetry, and it's quite easy to read, so I feel like it's nice when I'm on holiday. So yeah, so those are all the books that I brought with me, and I think for the rest of this vlog I'm most likely just going to be doing b-roll just because it's easier. And yeah, so I really hope you guys like enjoy the b-roll. The beach is really stunning here. I cannot wait to go swimming in it, but it's been a bit cooler and very windy today, so it's not really swimming weather, but hopefully it will like in the future. And I cannot wait to read A Sky Painted Gold on the beach. I will have to get a photo for that because I just, like I said, I love that book so much, and you guys should know that I love Laura's books. But yeah, so I think that's my like update for now. If I don't speak to you guys before, I will see you when I'm back, and I hope you enjoy the b-roll that I get from the rest of this holiday. I will do my best to film as much as I can, by the way, but yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of the b-roll from this holiday. my god, we've literally been home for like less than 2 hours and it's so hot. I've had to like pin my hair up because it has been so hot. Apparently the heat is very different in the countryside compared to on the coast. But I'm home now and I had a really nice holiday. I really enjoyed it. And I can't remember all the clips that I got, but you guys will have seen them before. Spent lots of time on the beach, did a lot of swimming, and you know, casual sightseeing. There was quite a lot to see around the area. There was lots of towns like Margate and Ramsgate, and we went to Canterbury as well. I did actually get a little, like a few clips of there's a bookshop in Canterbury that's like wonky. Some of you guys might see it like on the internet or on Instagram or whatever, but like it's literally wonky, like the door is like this. But it's really cool. I did go to a really cute bookshop, the Margate bookshop. I didn't get any footage, unfortunately, I don't think, of being in there because it was so small, but the vibe was amazing. I didn't get anything from there, but I highly recommend visiting it if you are like in the Kent area or you're near or in Margate. It is a really stunning little indie bookshop. So I did that and I did quite a lot of reading. So we have a big catch up on like reading and also book mail that I've got and kind of what I got for my birthday as well, because I did get, well, I had a nice birthday. I spent my first day of being 29 and also my last time of turning something like with the two, like first, like the last number in the 20s, you know what I mean, the last age in my 20s before I turn 30 next year, which I really don't want to think about. But yeah, I had a really nice time. We literally just spent the whole of my birthday on the beach, like reading and having lunch and swimming in the sea. It was absolutely delightful. Could not think of any better way to be turning 29, to be honest with you. And let's go on to the reading plans, because I read and finished A Sky Painted Gold by Laura Wood. I finished this on my birthday on the beach. I feel like this book needs to be read by the beach. This is the first time I'm pretty sure I've read it by the beach, because it is a set like in Cornwall. Unfortunately I wasn't in Cornwall, but I was still on the coast. And this was a very special reread. This was my fourth reread, which I think I mentioned in my last talking clip. But yeah, I just devoured this book. I mean, you guys know that I love Laura and her books. This one and Under a Dancing Star are probably my favourites out of her books, just because I find them so comforting, and they mean a lot to me, especially this book. I fully escaped. I think I did really want an escape when I picked this book up, and obviously no better time than when I'm on holiday. I think that combo just made it an incredible reading experience. And I think from this reread I took away a lot of kind of Lou's struggles throughout this novel of kind of branching out, because we had the similarity of both living in small villages, and it's not very often that people go out into the world when they're adults to go and make something of themselves. And it's like Lou's tackling like her fear of like what would happen if she did that, and the expectations that she thinks everyone in the village and her family have on her and stuff like that. It was just all very relatable, kind of all that kind of storyline was to me. So I really loved it. And I added a few annotations, not many, but I did go back and like highlight stuff, because in my last reread of this, my third reread, I went back over my pencil annotations and pen, and then with some of this I went back in with highlighter, not on all of them, just on like certain areas, like this, because I didn't really have any highlighters when I last read this book. So yeah, this was very special. I really loved it. I will continue to love this book with my whole heart, forever and ever. I cannot wait till my next reread, but that will not be for a while, because I like to space my rereads out so I can like fully enjoy the book and kind of immerse myself in the story. And in terms of other books that I read, obviously I did show you guys in my last clip what I was taking, but I did finish reading A Sign of Affection Volume 1. This was very cute, very fun. I really enjoyed it. I feel like so far I like the anime a little bit more, just for the fact that obviously it's easier to portray sign language in like a TV series rather than obviously in like a book format. That's the only thing, but I still love it. And I will definitely be continuing on with this series. I think I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. I don't know if I'm going to buy the physical volumes just because I don't have any room, especially after the haul that I'm going to show you guys in a minute. But I would definitely like to purchase the rest of them, but I think for the meantime I'll probably just continue reading it online if I can find it online, because there are a lot of manga you can read for free online, which is really amazing. Then I also started reading If I Don't Know by Wendy Cope. I can't even remember, I'm nearly halfway through actually, I'm on page 26, so I'm really enjoying this. I love Wendy Cope so far. I've read a previous collection by her which I really enjoyed, so I've been like underlining quite a few bits. I've been tabbing a few poems as well. It's just been like a really fun time, so really looking forward to continuing with this. And then obviously I was reading My Friends by Frederick Backman at the beginning of this vlog, and obviously since I finished reading Escape into Gold I did pick this back up again. So again I did a bit of reading on the beach, so I'm on page 128. So I have been really enjoying it since picking it back up again, and I've continued annotating it. I think I have said I really enjoy the writing style. It's very easy to read, it's very beautiful but also quite blunt at the same time, like it's quite straight to the point, which I like. That combination, I've never kind of had that combination of like reading, like writing before. So I'm really enjoying this, and also I guess it's exploring like male friendships, and I've never really read a book that concentrates on that. Usually it's female friendships, friendships between women that I read books about, but obviously having it about men, like specifically like teenage boys, it's really like nice to have a book where I'm reading about that, so that's really beautiful. So I'm really enjoying this as well. So that's it in terms of reading, and I thought I'd give you a little birthday haul just from what my parents and my sister got me for my birthday. So my sister did actually get me the tickets to see Totoro, which was very nice of her, and I think, I can't remember whether I said the print that I got whilst I was in London from the Tate, my sister got it me for my birthday as well. And then she also did me a little painting. So this is a poem called The Orange by Wendy Cope, and it's one of my favourite poems, and she did a print of it basically. So she drew this, which is super cute because I did have a print of this poem on my wish list, but she decided to make one for me instead. So super cute. And I do want to redo my poster wall, so I will probably put that on there at some point and frame it. And then my parents also got me a matcha whisk set, and I do actually already have a matcha bowl, but I didn't have a whisk and I needed one. So it's got like the whisk in it, which is the main thing that I needed, to be honest with you. But it's got a like a sifter as well. It has like a whisk holder and all that sort of thing, and a bowl obviously, and a spoon. So it has kind of everything that I need, which is great. So I will definitely be putting this to good use as well. So the haul that we did at the beginning of this vlog from Sci-Fi has arrived. So I know we know what books are in it, but we might as well unbox it because unboxings are always fun. So it came in this box here. I have taken them out already because it is filled with this stuff, and this drives me insane. So to save the hassle, I've already unpacked everything, and it's really well packed, to be honest with you. It's quite heavy, but I can't remember if there was one manga edition that I didn't order or not. We're gonna find out. But I've never ordered from them before, but they do love to throw a good bookmark in. Like there's loads of bookmarks that they have thrown in. So I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I might leave them at work, to be honest with you. And then if anybody wants one, they can pick them up because I have plenty of bookmarks. I do not need any more. I also have this parcel, which is volume 7, I think, of Skip and Loafer, because they didn't have it on Sci-Fi. So I got it from a shop on eBay. So I'll just unpack this now. Oh, it's volume 7, but I think I've ordered it in German. Oh dear. I mean, I did take German in high school, but I cannot speak it fluently. Oh dear, okay. So this shop were selling some in German, but obviously I wasn't concentrating properly when I ordered this, so okay, I'm gonna have to return this and get the English one. Okay, so that was not smart of me at all. I will have to sort that. I do love the cover though. Like, I love the tulips on it, it's so pretty. But yeah, obviously I can't keep this because I don't speak German, so, you know, let's, you know, move on. We have books, let me see. Let's see what we have here. So we have the Skip and Loafer volumes 2 to 10, minus the 7 that I got in German, and I am happy to say that these are all in English. I think they're actually different sizes, you know. This is, yeah, different sizes. That's really interesting that they're all different sizes. But I really love the covers of the Skip and Loafer books. I just think they're really fun, and I love the art style. I think they're just super, like, cute and fun and summery, so I'm really looking forward to reading these. And I'm pretty sure I will enjoy them. I'm not sure where the anime that I have watched gets up to in terms of the manga, because I know this series is still ongoing, because I think volume 11 is out or is coming out soon, but it's only in Japanese at the moment. So, but I'm really looking forward to reading this and kind of like seeing what I think, because like I said, it is one of my favourite anime, and obviously it's very exciting to read the manga. Then we have volumes 5 to 10 of Cherry Magic. I'm so looking forward to reading this. Like I said, there is a few more volumes that I haven't got. I think there's about 3 that are currently out in English. There is a 14th volume coming out again, but obviously it's not in English yet. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Like I said, I really love this. I love the anime. It was super cute, super wholesome. And I'm really looking forward to reading this. I think I'm probably going to binge read these. Maybe in a vlog, like any of this stuff, let me know. And then we've got the ones that are kind of like on their own that I have. So we have Blue Period Volume 2. Like I said, I read this last year and really enjoyed it, and I've watched the anime, really enjoyed it. So I'm definitely looking forward to continue with this. It's a little bit more dense in terms of like the content, but it is really interesting because it does genuinely like teach you about art. Then we also have Is Love the Answer. I did actually see this when we went book shopping last week in the city. I was really surprised to see it there, but really happy. And there was another manga I wanted there, a Yuri one, but I held off because it was quite expensive and I had probably spent enough money already. But yeah, this is like an asexual representation in manga, which I've never seen before. So that's really fun. I think, from what I gathered, this author does actually have another like manga that has ace rep in it, so I need to investigate that just because of what it says on the top here. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I really hope I love it. Really hope I love it. Yeah, I have high hopes for this. And then finally we have Soulmate, Volume 1. This is like a sequel to Kimi ni Todoke, which is probably it's probably my favourite manga that I've read so far. There's only 3, but I'm really looking forward to being back with some of the characters, not all of them, but obviously this follows Kurumi, and Sawako is also in it as well because they go to university together. So yeah, I'm so looking forward to this. This is going to be so fun, and I have heard good things about it from what other people have said so far. So that is everything that I have hauled, and I think I'm going to end this vlog here because I feel like it is going to be quite long. I think there's a lot of chatting in it, and because technically my birthday week isn't over yet because I'm seeing my friends and we're going to the Trafford Centre to have tea and do a bit of shopping tomorrow evening, which will be really nice. And I'm also getting my ears pierced, which I'm a bit nervous about, but then again, if I've got my nose done, it should hopefully be fairly easy and breezy. But anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for making it to the end if you did. And if you don't know what to comment down below, comment the birthday cake emoji, since this is obviously a birthday vlog. These are like the highlights of my year to film my birthday vlogs, because it's nice to do like lots of nice things, to just record it and share it with you guys. And obviously it's nice for me to kind of look back on over the years. And yeah, let's see how my last year in my 20s goes. Last year, 29, that's kind of wild to be honest with you, but I'm excited to see what it holds. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. I will leave the links to my social media along my Goodreads in the description down below for you guys if you would like to see more bookish content that you will not find on this channel. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you again very soon. Bye guys!